talking about. Okay, so here we go. Suppose you have $500 in a savings account you want to put in, and it pays 3.5% annual interest. How much will you have after 5 years? So I'm just plugging it into this equation. A is equal to my initial amount, 1 plus R to the T. I start off with $500. 1 add 3%, 3.5, so I convert it 0.035, and then to 5 years right there. So when I go to calculator and plug and chug that, I have already plugged in right here for us, 500, and so I get $593.84. So that's how much it is. $593.84 is how much they will have after 5 years. So here's the next one. Jeff bought a new car for $27,500. The car decreases by 18% each year. How much is it worth in 15 years? So I gotta just plug and chug. I start off at $27,500. 1, and I decrease, so I want to take away that 18%, 0.18, and then it's going to 15 years. So I just plug and chug in a calculator. I have that in 27.5, 1 minus 0 raised to the 15. So here we go. What do I get? $1,400 and 1.33 cents. So that's how much it's worth at the end of 15 years. Plugging and chugging into that equation. Chad invested $12,000 at 5% annual interest rate compounded annually. Write a function that finds the amount Chad has in his account. So I want to start off at A of T. So that's what I wanted it to equal. I start at $12,000. Pretty good, right? I add 5% because we're increasing it. Do I know my T value? I don't. So I just wrote an equation. It's in T and I don't know my T. So here's the next part. After T years, Chad has $16,081. How many years did it take? I'm going to go plug and chug that into an equation in my calculator. So here we are, $12,000. We're going to add 1 plus 0.05, and it's raised to the x. So now, looking at my table, so I'm looking for 16,000. So that's 19,000, 18,000, 17,000, 16,000, and 81. Is that what I'm looking for? 16,081. How many years did it take? 6 years. 6 years.